Now listen, if you've ever walked into Costco and thought, where on earth do I even start? You're not alone. Every aisle is calling your name. And before you know it, the cart's full and you're wondering if you got what you actually needed. Well, not today, my friend. Welcome back to Timeless Gardening, where we keep it simple, clear, and just a little bit fun. If you're new here, we're like that friendly neighbor who tells you exactly what's worth your money and what's not, whether it's for your kitchen, your garden, or your everyday life. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's talk about 10 things you should be buying at Costco this August. Oh, and if you want to make sure you never miss our daily tips and treasures, go ahead and tap that subscribe button now. Alright, let's start with something you'll use almost every single day. Number 1. All-Season Garden Gloves. Alright, we're starting with something simple, but trust me, this one's worth its weight in gold. If you've ever tried pulling weeds bare-handed in August, you know it's a quick way to end up with sore fingers, dirt under your nails, and scratches you'll be feeling for days. That's why a dependable pair of garden gloves is non-negotiable. Costco right now has a multi-pack of all-season gloves that I absolutely love. They're not those stiff, uncomfortable ones that make you feel like you're wearing oven mitts. These are lightweight yet durable, with a snug fit that still lets you pick up seeds or pull out tiny weeds without tearing the roots. The palms have just enough grip so you can carry pots, handle tools, or even grab a handful of mulch without slipping. And here's the best part, you get several pairs in one pack. That means you can keep one by the back door, toss another in the garage, and still have a few spares for when you'll lend a pair to a neighbor, and it somehow never comes back. They're also great beyond the garden, moving boxes, cleaning out the shed, or even tackling that pile of branches after a storm. For what you'd usually pay for just one pair at a garden center, you're walking out with enough to last you through the year. Honestly, if you're at Costco this month, these should be in your cart before you even think about heading to the food court. Now that our hands are protected and ready for action, let's talk about something that will make life in the kitchen a whole lot smoother. Number 2. Heavy-duty stainless steel mixing bowls with lids. Whether you're cooking for one or feeding a whole family, a good set of mixing bowls is one of those kitchen basics you don't realize you need until you have the right ones. And let me tell you, Costco's got a set right now that's the real deal. We're talking heavy-duty stainless steel that won't warp or dent if you drop it, and lids that actually fit without you wrestling them on like you're sealing a suitcase. They're perfect for tossing a quick salad, marinating chicken overnight, or mixing up a cake batter without worrying about spills. What I love is how versatile they are. You can take one straight from mixing to storing without dirtying another dish. And because they're stainless steel, they don't hang on to odors like plastic does, so your fruit salad won't mysteriously smell like last week's garlic bread. The set comes in multiple sizes, so you're covered whether you're whisking up a small batch of scrambled eggs, or prepping a big bowl of coleslaw for a barbecue. If you've been getting by with mismatched bowls that slide around the counter or crack in the dishwasher, this is your sign to upgrade. Costco's price for the whole set is about what you'd pay for one single bowl at a fancy kitchen store, and these will last you for years. Alright, we've covered the garden and the kitchen. Now let's add a little magic to those evening walks outside. Number 3. LED motion sensor pathway lights. Nobody likes fumbling around in the dark, whether it's coming home late from the grocery store, or taking the dog out before bed. That's where these LED motion sensor pathway lights from Costco are an absolute game changer. They're small, easy to install, and give off just the right amount of light, enough to see clearly without blinding you. The motion sensor means they only turn on when you need them, which saves on batteries and makes them great for safety. No more tripping over that one step you always forget, is there? These lights are perfect for lining a garden path, brightening up the driveway, or even tucking along the side of the house where it tends to get dark and a little spooky. I've even seen folks pop them inside sheds or garages for instant light, without wiring anything. What makes Costco's set stand out is the build quality. They feel solid, weather-resistant, and ready to handle rain, heat, or chilly nights, without rusting out after a month. And you're getting a pack big enough to do your whole walkway, for about what you'd pay for just a couple at the hardware store. Honestly, even if you think you don't need them, get them. The first time they light up as you walk by with your hands full, you'll thank yourself. Okay, lights are on. The outside is looking cozy. Now let's step back into the kitchen for something that will save you time and maybe even keep you healthier. Number 4. High quality blender. Now this one is for my smoothie makers, soup lovers, and anyone who likes to whip up something fresh without spending all day in the kitchen. Costco has a blender this month that's built like a tank and smooths out everything from leafy greens to frozen fruit, without making that awful burning smell some cheaper blenders do. What's special about this one is the power. It can crush ice into snow in seconds, blend nuts into creamy butter, and even heat up soup right in the pitcher from the friction alone. That means fewer pans to wash, and more time to enjoy your meal. The pitcher is large enough for a family batch, but not so huge it's awkward to store. Plus it has multiple speeds and preset options. So whether you want a silky smoothie, a chunky salsa, or a rich puree, you can get it right every time. If you've been dealing with a wobbly old blender that leaves lumps in your shakes, or struggles with anything tougher than a banana, this is an upgrade worth making. In Costco's deal this month, let's just say you'd pay a whole lot more for this kind of quality anywhere else. Alright, we've blended, chopped and stirred, but now let's head back outside for something that will keep your garden happy even in the summer heat. Number 5. Soaker hose set. If you've ever tried watering your garden in the middle of August, you know the struggle. The sun's hot, the hose kinks every 2 feet, and somehow you still miss half the plants. That's why a good soaker hose set from Costco is a lifesaver. This month, a soaker hose works differently than a regular one. Instead of spraying water everywhere, it slowly seeps it right into the soil along the entire length of the hose. That means the water goes straight to the roots where your plants need it most, with almost no waste from evaporation. The set Costco has right now is long enough to snake through your vegetable beds, around your flower borders, or even along a row of potted plants. It's made from a flexible, durable material that doesn't get stiff in cooler weather and won't crack after a season in the sun. The beauty of it is how hands-off it is. You just turn it on, let it run for a bit, and your plants get a deep, even drink without you standing there holding a spray nozzle. And if you've got a bigger garden, you can link multiple hoses together for full coverage. If you're tired of lugging watering cans around, or you want to save time while keeping your plants healthy, this is one of those small investments that pays you back every single week. Now that the garden's taken care of, let's head back indoors for something that will keep your home smelling fresh and feeling inviting. Number 6. Large pack of scented candles. Sometimes it's the little touches that make a home feel warm and welcoming, and for me scented candles are one of those simple pleasures. Costco's got a big pack of them this month that's worth grabbing, and not just because they smell amazing. These aren't the tiny ones that burn out after an hour. Each candle is poured into a sturdy glass jar, so it looks good sitting out on a table or countertop, and the burn time is long enough to last you through multiple evenings. The scents are seasonal but not overpowering. Think clean linen, soft vanilla, or light floral notes that gently fill the room without making you feel like you've walked into a perfume shop. They're perfect for cozy nights in, relaxing baths, or even just making the kitchen smell inviting after cooking something strong like fish or garlic. And since you're getting a pack, you can scatter them around the house. One in the living room, one in the bedroom, maybe even one in the bathroom for that spa-like feel. Here's the kicker. If you were to buy candles of this size and quality individually, you'd be paying several times more. Costco's set gives you enough to keep or to gift without feeling like you've spent a fortune. Alright, we've set the mood indoors, but now let's make sure we're keeping things fresh in a much more practical way, especially in the kitchen. Number 7. Bulk pack of reusable food storage containers. You know how it goes. You cook a big meal, have plenty of leftovers, and suddenly you're playing a game of mix and match with mismatched lids and warped plastic tubs. Costco's reusable food storage container sets solve that problem once and for all. This month, they've got a large pack of sturdy, BPA-free containers in various sizes, all with matching lids that actually snap on snugly. They're clear so you can see what's inside without guessing, and they stack neatly in the fridge so you're not juggling a tower of wobbly containers every time you reach for the milk. The best part? They work for more than just leftovers. You can portion out snacks for the week, store chopped veggies so dinner prep is faster, or even use them for non-food storage like organizing screws in the garage, or craft supplies in the closet. They're microwave safe, dishwasher safe, and freezer friendly, which means you're set for just about anything. And because it's Costco, you're getting enough to equip your whole kitchen for what you might spend on just a few at a regular store. No more hunting for lids. No more tossing containers because they've cracked. Just practical, long-lasting storage that makes daily life easier. Okay, the fridge is organized and the counters are looking tidy. Now let's step outside again for something that can save you time and keep your outdoor space looking sharp. Number 8. Cordless electric leaf blower. Now I know what you're thinking. August isn't exactly peak leaf season, but here's the thing. A cordless electric leaf blower isn't just for autumn. Costco's got a lightweight, easy-to-use model right now that's perfect for quick cleanups all year long. This little machine is ideal for blowing grass clippings off the driveway, clearing dust and cobwebs from the patio, or giving your garden paths a quick spruce up before company arrives. And because it's cordless, you're not dragging around an extension cord or getting tangled up halfway through the job. The battery life is surprisingly good, long enough to do a decent-sized yard on a single charge, and it's much quieter than gas-powered blowers, so you won't feel like you're disturbing the whole neighborhood. It's also light enough that you can easily carry it with one hand, which is great if you don't want heavy yard work weighing you down. Here's a little tip. If you get one now, you'll be ready when fall does roll around, and the leaves start piling up. And trust me, you'll be thankful you already have it, rather than running out to grab one at full price later. Alright, we've tackled the outdoors again. But now I want to share something that's going to make your mornings a whole lot brighter. Especially for my coffee lovers. Number 9. Premium Coffee Beans Variety Pack. Let's be honest, there's something special about that first cup of coffee in the morning. It's not just about waking up. It's about starting the day with a little moment of comfort. Costco's variety pack of premium coffee beans is perfect for that, especially if you like a bit of adventure in your mug. This month's pack includes a mix of roasts, from smooth and mellow breakfast blends to richer, bolder dark roasts. The beans are fresh, sealed in large bags, and ready for you to grind just the way you like them. If you've only ever bought coffee from the grocery store shelf, you might be surprised at how much fresher and more flavorful these taste. They work beautifully in everything from a classic drip coffee maker to a French press or espresso machine. And because you're buying in bulk, you're getting cafe-level quality for what you might normally spend on a handful of small bags. Here's the fun part. The variety means you can change things up depending on your mood. A lighter roast for sunny mornings, a deep, rich roast for a rainy day. If you're a daily coffee drinker, this is a treat that also happens to save you money. We've warmed up our mornings. Now let's finish strong with something that's all about comfort and relaxation, because after a busy day we've earned it. Number 10. Ultra Soft Throw Blankets. You know those evenings when the day's been long, the air is just a little cool, and all you want to do is curl up with something warm and soft. Costco's Ultra Soft Throw Blankets are exactly what you need for moments like that. They're generously sized, big enough to snuggle under without your feet sticking out, and the fabric feels buttery smooth against your skin. The colors this month are gorgeous too, from calming neutrals to cozy autumn tones that make your living space feel instantly more inviting. They're not just for the couch either. Keep one on the bed for an extra layer, toss one in the car for road trips, or pack one for those cool evenings sitting outside by the fire pit. They're machine washable and hold up beautifully, even after multiple washes, which means they'll stay soft for a long time. And in true Costco fashion, you're getting this level of quality for less than what you'd pay for a single throw at a fancy home store. Pick up a couple, one for you, and one for that friend who's always borrowing yours when they visit. And there you have it, my friends. 10 things you should be buying at Costco this August. From the garden to the kitchen, from practical to pure comfort, each of these finds is a little way to make life easier, cozier, and more enjoyable. If you found something here that you're excited to try, let me know in the comments. I love hearing what you've picked up. And if you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe and join us again tomorrow for more simple, timeless tips to make everyday life just a little bit better. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of your gardens, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, love. Here's a warm and cozy conclusion, with a gentle but clear call to action, that will make viewers feel like part of the family. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and tap that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the little bell so you'll always know when a new video is up. We're here every day with tips, finds and ideas to make life simpler, cozier, and just a bit more joyful. I'd love to have you as part of our little community.